evening, Malaysia. Welcome to the 4th episode of The Healthy Rojak. Looking forward to hear from you today. Very nice to being back. We've got a very interesting topic today. How are y'all doing? Do let me know where you're coming from. It's nice to meet y'all once again. How have y'all been? How's the 2 weeks been? I guess the thing about the traffic in KL is a hot topic these days. Everybody's getting stuck in the traffic jam. How has that been with you? Just want to know, how are y'all doing? Welcome here. It's nice to see y'all and try to engage with y'all as well. Coming from, welcome to the Healthy Roja. So today, I just want to give y'all like a, just to let y'all know what the Healthy Roja is about. I just want to recap a little bit. The idea of the show is to get y'all excited about life. I personally believe life is a celebration. Everybody has challenges, and it is how we see life that makes the difference. And I personally believe that health and wellness is the key to, you being better in life, and that whatever the circumstance may be, you have everything in you to do what is ahead of you. You have every amount of strength and hope and life in you to be all that you can be. So the idea of the show is to encourage you to do just that, to believe in yourself, to have hope that tomorrow is going to be better than today, and to most importantly, love what you do. Love yourself, because only when you love yourself can you love others. Do let me know where y'all are coming from, where y'all are watching the show from. We are going live on 3 streams. That is Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So whichever stream y'all are on, would love to hear from you. Just another thing about today's topic. I believe that physical well-being is just as important as mental and emotional well-being. That was our topic about 2 weeks ago. And, if you're feeling down, it can be hard to motivate yourself to do anything. But if you start small, take it a day at a time, and have faith that you are able to do everything and be well. Everything will be well. And then you find the motivation to do all the things in love. Start small by doing maybe 5 minutes exercise. I mean, the topic today is fitness and physical well-being. So, do small things, build up, and eventually you will achieve that goal. So, hi. We've got Nasamani who's watching us on YouTube. Hello. So just before we get into our guest, I've just got a small snippet of our previous show that speaks about mental health and physical health. So stay tuned, and I hope y'all enjoy this. For you now. How does physical health affect one's emotional health?
Sarah, do you want to take this? Oh, okay. All right. So for this one, I would say, it's a very good question. Thank you for asking, Dorothy. Yeah. So how does physical health affect one's emotional health? I would say that, obviously, when let's say you're physically unhealthy, or what we say, not necessarily unhealthy, but, for some people, it could be that they might have a physical health issue, right? Just a general health issue that they might be having, right? For other people, it could be more towards, the weight aspect, weight gain, not being able to work out as much, or just not having that, healthy routine of, going to the gym, or having that, right, workout routine, right? Which obviously affect the health, right? But when we talk about physical health, there's many components to that. One is the physical aspect of, the state that you're in, like the physical health in terms of the condition of your body, the condition of, your level of sugar, your level of blood pressure, things of that sort. Or it could be of your sleep, right? For example, physical health also includes the sleep, right? How, do you tend to get like sleeping problems, right? Or do you tend to get a lot of palpitation or things of that sort? So I would say, of course, if you have a good physical health, generally speaking, it leads to having a good emotional health, right? And one of the ways that, if I think this is something that a lot of people do talk about, is that's why you see the emphasis of working out, right? Doing physical exercise. It doesn't have to be heavy. You don't have to have a target of losing weight or of certain weight, right? I mean, it's good if you if you want to get fit and you want to lose certain weight, that's fine. But it can be those very small steps to kind of increase the emotional health. So you will see some people, for those who they find themselves that if they work out, for example, 20 minutes a day, or they have that, the 25 minutes walk or half an hour walk, right? They find that the emotion, they find themselves experiencing more, experience positive emotion. So they tend to feel more excitement, they feel more relaxed. This is one of the ways that it helps, right? Because our bodies produces, cortisol and, other different hormones in our body, which affects our emotional health. So, of course, when you're feeling stressed, it produces, hormones that triggers your body to have this palpitation and, this kind of the physiological, what we call this kind of this, what's the word? It's kind of, those emotions when it's, I forgot the term right now, but it's that it's when you're what's the term I forgot, but it's okay. It's basically it triggers that when someone chucks something at you, like your body reacts immediately. Yeah, so that is one of the way that the physical health is affected. But if you take care of your physical health, like I said, working out, taking care of your food, taking care of your sleep, right, then you'll find yourself that emotional health is in a much more better state.
So, from that snippet from our show 2 weeks ago, Miss Sarah from Sakina Medicare, she's a clinical psychologist, and it's pretty clear that, we need to move, and movement helps us feel better as well. So hence, we're going to talk about fitness and our physical well-being. And tonight, we are very privileged to have a very passionate sportsman who provides a space for people to change their lifestyle towards betterment of health and exercise and lifestyle. I introduce you, Mr. Nirosh. Hi, Nirosh.
Hey guys, how are
How are
you?
you? I'm good, man. I'm good. How's your day been?
It's been an exciting day. Like when I wake up this morning, the first things come to my mind, like, oh my God, I'm going to give the best thing that I have in my mind today. And this
Hey, that's
is,
great, man. And it was a good day, right? I mean, it's clear and sunny, not gloomy and flooding like yesterday, but it's a good day. It's a good day. I mean, even if it rains, it's about perspective, right? I mean, that's what
exactly,
you
but
would say.
every day is a new day to help people to
Yes.
get better and stronger.
Hey, yeah, that's the way, bro. That's the way. So, Nirosh, why don't you just maybe you can share a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Hey guys, once again, I'm Nirosh Nathan over here and very, very excited to having a sharing with all of you guys today. And first of all, I have to thanks to Edwin to bring me into this healthy Roja conversation with the people. It's something very excited for me to share my thoughts and needs of the people. But before going in further, hey Karishma, good. And then I am Nirosh Nathan, and Malaysian ex-national athlete from 2013 to 2017, and has been involved into Malaysian sports for years, from a junior to senior. And then to a part, I realized that fitness is something that I love to share to people, and I would like to further up my educations in line with fitness to help people to get better, healthier, and stronger. And
That's
today
nice.
we are MOVEX, helping people to overcome the biggest challenges that Malaysia is going through it, which we will discuss later. And here we go. We are MOVEX, and I'm Nirosh Nathan. Let's have a more chat.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Good introduction there. So, I mean, you've been an national athlete. How is that? I mean, how is that for you?
Oh, it was say a very excited journey. Like I think
Right.
everyone in our life journey will go through some excitement or some experience in the journey. But when I realized when I went into a sportsmanship, I learned confidence, self improvements, early maturity. This is something that cannot get it in the earlier stage. But because I have went through all these things earlier, I realized fitness is something that I love and it's been mixed in my blood.
Karishma says she loves your energy, man.
Oh, Karishma, thanks a lot. More to go. Stay tuned.
So yeah, so I mean, how was the journey? I mean, of course you had to go through a really change of perspective, mindset. That must have been quite some uh, time to accept where you are and to make those changes, right?
Yes, and when you, this was the right question. I would say most of the people out there they think sportsmanship is very easiest way to get into a sport or to improve or something, right? But it's everything start from the early stage of developments, and also it's the early stage of foundational development for an athlete to sustain into a longer journey in their path of performance athlete. And I would say Malaysia have a good base, and also we are continuously improving in that stage. And as per my side, I was a very active football player when I was 12 years old. Then I discover like a magic in myself, like, oh, Nirosh is a good runner. And then I realized my father was telling, why not you just jump in and go for some kind of sprinting event, like 100 meter and 200 meter. And if you
Right.
see that time, Usain Bolt is always the number one, you know. And then it's like, oh my God, why not I can be like Usain Bolt, you know? That kind of the feeling that you have. And then
He's the
I
benchmark. He's the
realized,
benchmark kind of a thing, right?
yeah, it's kind of that. And then when the time goes, I start to be more passionate about running, improving myself. And to a stage, you will feel your body has been exceed the limit. But in
Right.
the journey of all the progress, you realize you have gained a lot of knowledge, coaching from professional teams, professional coaches, adapting yourself, experiencing a highest level of performance athlete is something that you cannot get it from outside.
Right, right. Definitely, definitely. And kudos to you. I mean, you've come this far, and thank you for giving back to the community what you're doing,
Thanks a lot,
in the
brother.
place that you're
Right.
in. Okay, maybe let's just try to dive into what we are here for today. Uh
Sure.
Maybe you can give us like a brief understanding of what is fitness and why is physical well-being important, you know?
That's a fantastic question. Let me get it more clear over here. Before
Yeah.
that, there was a question from Nesamani. Nesamani, just give me 5 minutes. Let me go through it a bit deeply in order to question your side as well. Sorry for making you wait.
Okay.
Okay, let me come back to your questions, brother. Okay, fitness. Fitness is a component of health and well-being. Okay, health and well-being is a layer on the top, which are the mental health, fitness, and other kind of components are coming in. Fitness, in a very simple way, to every individual, it makes you stronger, fitter, healthier.
Right.
Good.
Right.
By overgoing on this stage, every individual have their unique preference. I want to reach these particular goals in order bring fitness into my life journey and then go with this journey by reaching my goals. Also, to
Okay.
some people, fitness is something that they require in their day-to-day of lifestyle. It's because fitness helps to increase your mood. Fitness improve your sleep. Fitness improve for you to reach your goals. Fitness improve for you to reach your confidence level. And there are a lot of
Sure.
benefits by doing a small and simple activities in day to day, which we are going to discuss later about the component of fitness, which is going to help in your day to day of lifestyle. Am I give you a bit of clear directions over here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically it's us it's like a wholesome approach to your wellness, right? Basically,
Right.
that's what you're saying. And
I will always say that, brother.
yeah,
Fitness is a component of a holistic. Don't look fitness is just an exercise daily.
right.
Look through from a many aspects. As you say, the previous talk was mental health.
Yeah,
Mental health, fitness, the previous video that comes up is everything is a combination of human needs. That's why I
right.
say health and well-being is on the top. The component of that is a fitness which
Right.
help people to get better, stronger, and healthier.
Nice, nice, nice. And we don't have to, be. I mean, we don't have to like come out with real bombastic routines. We can start small. That's what you're saying, right?
Exactly, brother. Start
Right,
simple,
right,
small progress, and that will grow to the better.
right. So, in your opinion, in Malaysia, I mean, I'm sure you've been in the industry long enough to know where do you think we can be better? What can we change in our mindset, in our approach, to get us moving again? I guess the more we move, we also move forward.
That's it. Life is always about moving, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, brother. That was a very important question. I will say that because fitness in Malaysia is something that I will say it's staying behind. A lot of things are progressing. Tech has been coming into the day-to-day of lifestyle, but where to begin this foundation? If you ask me, I'll say that this foundation have to be begin with the basic knowledge or education syllabus. It's the first point that we have to begin with. If you
Okay.
today go out and ask any kids out there why you're doing running every day, they don't have a proper understanding why I'm doing running, why I have to control my meal for 3 days, why I have to do this, why I have to do that. See that before you getting into a further knowledge or understanding, syllabus or education is the number one main priority. On the
Right.
top of that, parents as we have to making sure not by just telling to kids, hey, do run, hey, do this. You have to be make sure parents understand why they need to do this in order to provide the evidence of balance in order to improve this journey together.
Nice, nice. So Karishma says, I agree. Fitness is a requirement in a day-to-day living. Fitness and mental health go hand in hand, and this shape your life.
Yes.
Thank you. And
Thanks a lot, Karishma. Vignesh Waran was
we've got
there.
we've got Vignes Warren here who says we have many tools, but at the end of the day, it's the motivation.
Yeah, we
What do you
go.
think about that, Nirosh?
I agree 100% with Vignesh Varan because without motivations, you're not able to move further. But I also want to add on one thing in Vignesh Varan's update. Motivation lies behind your goals. If your goals and your numbers are clear with your directions, automatically the next morning when you want to wake up in the morning, you are ready to do it what you want to do it.
Very true. Very true. So your goals need to be very clear, and there has to be a sense of purpose to why you're doing it as well. I presume. I mean,
Exactly, brother. If you say you
other
want to lose, yeah, brother, sorry. If you say you want to lose 10 pounds, right?
right,
Don't look that 10 pounds is a long journey. Look the
right.
10 pounds every single day, a small effort that you're doing, that change your skills, that motivate you, and that make you to move further in your journey.
Right, right. We have Wage Abbas from Egypt. Wow, nice to have
Hey
you on the
guys.
show. Yeah. So thank you, Roshan. So yeah, I mean, we have the tools. We need the motivation. We need the purpose. But how do you get this done? I mean, how do you design it, or how do you know what the purpose is, or how do you start? Basically.
Fantastic. The
Yeah.
starting is always a point. Let's come
Yeah.
back to the first question, brother. What is fitness? Okay.
Right.
A lot of people, every individual, take their fitness as their individual needs. An individual preference of fitness is what for me, right?
Okay.
There will be uh, one component. Okay, fitness is like this, but people take in a different directions. Okay, let's say person A is taking, I want to do fitness to lose weight. Okay,
Okay.
okay, you want to lose weight. make sure for you to lose weight, you have to know the basic component of losing weight. Okay, let's talk about, okay, I want to lose weight. Means you have to be first need to look into it. What is my ideal weight goals? Which is prescribed based on my height and based on my current weight, how much I can lose. Okay, if you're looking into how much you're losing, you must also have to have basic education. You're meeting with someone who are more professional than you, giving you some kind of inputs in your mind. Hey, you want to lose, but let's say admin want to do it. Hey, you need to do these things. Okay, on the top of that, you have to also identify what are the components that you're missing in part of your journeys. Let's talk about fitness components. Okay, there are a few major components, but I will just make it very simple and prescribed. Component number one, flexibility. Also, we call that range of motions. If someone do not have a proper range of motions, they may have knee pain, they may have a lower back issue. One of the biggest issues that the world is facing now is lower back issue. Why? Because people's lifestyle are sedentary. And the number one things that you need to action is improve your flexibility by doing small and simple steps. Number one. Number two, a cardiovascular activities. Okay, it can be goes into your swimming, it can goes into your walking, it can go into your slow jogging, but a minimum requirement of 15 to 20 minutes. And if anyone know out there that how many steps that an individual have to achieve in your day-to-day of lifestyle to make sure you improve your journey. It can be goes from 8,000 to 10,000 steps. But if people are using their new tech device to improve their journey, right? It comes to the question number two. Question number three. A lot of people realize I'm doing my exercise. I'm doing muscular endurance, which is required to use your body weight movement, such as push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges. Am I doing in a proper movements without giving an injury? And am I tracking down what I do today? Today is 28th of May. Next month, 28th of June. Am I reaching my goals? Am I improving? A small goals. You do 2 push-ups. On the 28th of June, you do 10 push-ups. That is a big improvements, right?
Yeah,
and
I'm sure.
And the second and the final one is going to be your muscular strength. I'm not just going to the gym lifting a bench press or lifting a squat or something like that, but I'm going to the gym to improve my muscular weakness. This goes to behind what is my earlier goal is to lose this much of pounds. And then you will jump into sports related power movements or any other things. But brother, remember, component of small and simple things which I mentioned earlier, range of motion, flexibility, cardiovascular, muscular endurance, and strength is the basic requirement an individual have to begin with. And that's where everything goes.
Right. And okay, so maybe we take one question,
Sure. I think somebody was keep asking me. Let me answer somebody's one.
I am 9. What exercises should I do?
Okay, but it's not really clear with 9 exercise, but maybe what is her goal looks like. Maybe she was giving me another question just now. Hey, my great grandma, she's 82. Cool.
Yeah, she wants to know what exercises she can do.
Okay, Nesmani, that was a very good question. Okay, I will say the first things people above 70 years old is to make sure stay active. Do not let them take into a sedentary lifestyle. A very basic things is to start with is walking.
I thought so.
Track down how many steps your grandma can walk day one and track that for the next 30 days. Remember this, individual body have to make sure consistent of one movement for 14 days in order for them to progress further. If you do one day, you rest for 3 days, you may not see much changes. Yes, it may be a bit harder in the beginning, but the number one things to begin with is walking. And also for your grandma, hydro type of workout, such as inside swimming pool, because your grandma may have some joint related problems. To avoid heavy impact movements, I would suggest your grandma can begin walking inside the swimming pool. If you don't have accessibility inside the swimming pool, I would suggest walk on the field without a shoe, because that can activate the cells on your feet.
Ah, nice. Simple yet effective, right?
Simple as that.
Yeah. Oh, Wage Abbas says walking and swimming. Yeah.
Yes, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Agree with you.
So that's pretty interesting. That there is a process to what we do and how we track and control it as well. How about the environment of exercise? I mean, like, is it a must that you go to a gym to start? I mean, what if people don't have this access? What are the things at home they can do, or how would you say that they can still do something? I mean, let's keep the simple stuff like walking, and what about component, no weights or something, or fill a bucket with water.
Yes.
I don't know. I leave it to you, man. You're the pro.
Don't worry about that. It's okay. I will always believe in myself, and also COVID is the biggest learning process for all of us. Maybe today for me, today for you, or today to all the viewers over here, we understand how difficult it is when there was a COVID time. I don't want to bring to the past, but I want to make some future and some ideas to you guys in order to have like more clear directions. Okay. Now, we are living in this society of environment. You go here, you got a gym, you go there, you got a things to do it. But case of you don't have an accessibility, okay? You want to go for holiday, you want to do some activities, okay? Individual as us, we can come up with the many creativities. And I always believe human as we can come up with the many creations in order that can be works for us. Okay, and I will give you a simple idea. Okay, we have a basic of 4 components, and I will mention what components where you can do it. Okay, let's start with flexibility. You can take an idea of yoga. Okay, and these movements basically you can do it anywhere, anytime. A mat length of place it's required for you to do a basic movement, which you can starting with a sun salutation, which can really help you in the early morning, where you can focusing on releasing your lower back tightness or increasing your mood of productivity to begin your day very well. That's going to be a flexibility, which is component of you can do anywhere, anytime without any worry. Number 1. Number 2, you have cardiovascular activities. As I mentioned earlier, cardiovascular activities, you don't require to jump into a treadmill to do it. You can use a swimming pool, you can use outdoor walking, you can use your park. If you go for holiday, you can use your beach, anything, but set a goal that how much step that you want to reach in your day-to-day lifestyle. And the third one, muscular endurance, means you're using your body weight to do it, your activities. Or you can also add on some portable equipment such as kettlebells or dumbbells, which also require you just have your own space to do it. Means you can go anywhere and you can do anything. And finally, to a component of strength. Okay, if you go for a gym, yes, you can lift heavier, you can improve your movements, you can focusing on your muscular strength. But finally, all these things, it's require a certain days of progression. Let's take into an idea. If an individual want to lose weight, okay, an individual are weaker at their cardiovascular and also the endurance component, and based on the program modification, what we will do, hey, Edwin, what you will do is now you will do 1 day of flexibility, right. Okay, and you do 2 days of muscular endurance workout, and you do 1 day of cardiovascular activities, and you will go to 1 day to the gym. That means you are managing somewhere around 5 to 6 days without burdening yourself, without going and like, I have to stuck into the track, I have to go here, I have to go there. Fitness is fun. Enjoy this journey together.
Precisely. Exactly. I mean, that's the idea, right? We've got a question here, Nirosh. Al Ghazali says, I was 120 kgs and after going into diet, managed to go down up to 92. Now I have to reduce another 10 to enter idle weight, which is currently quite hard for me to reach. I'm running about 5 km a day. Any advice for me, Nirosh?
That's great, Al Ghazali. It's very narrow down goal setting that you have. And first of all, I have to congratulate you because 120 to 92, man, that was a huge consistency. High five for you, man. You are good. Cool. Good. Number two, Al Ghazali. The questions maybe you can add on how many days of activities that you are doing in your day to day. And the second important things that you need to know on your side is what is your total day to day of calorie expenditures that you are going through it. Okay, it may be a bit more scientific, but I will tell you in deeper. Okay, whatever you intake your calories, your outgoing calories have to be more, but it have to be without burdening yourself. Do not burn yourself by doing this. Also try to combine all these major components which I'm mentioning again: flexibility, muscular endurance, cardiovascular, and strength. If you combine all these things together and work with any professional person who can guide you, definitely you can reach your goals in the next few months of time. And do not lose too much. Also try to make sure go with a small step of goals every week. 500 gram to 900 gram is the ideal gram that you can drop. Do not exceed the limit where you will gain more than that.
Cool. So, Al Ghazali, I hope you've got your answer to that, and kudos to you, my man. Uh, Calories.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about calories. I need to go on a caloric deficit, or I have to, have calories. I should do more carbs, or no, I should do all protein.
Yes.
What's the deal with that and fitness and all? I mean, I guess it depends on your goal, right? Once again,
Yes.
what the goal is. But in your opinion, in your experience, what would you say all that is? How do we
Okay.
how do we how do we localize it?
Well, very good questions, brother, that can relate fitness to nutrition. On this platform is the best part for me to share a scope of practice for fitness professionals, or we can also say health and fitness professionals. We have a full accessibility to train and every individual to analyze the component of movements, to find out the injury prevention and everything. And a scope of practice of trainer also to give knowledge to the clients based on evidence information through some particular platform that you can take. But going above than the scope of that, counting down the calories, going in deeper, finding out the calorie deficit, it will be the one of the most important part. But I would say this is it's time for a dietitians and a trainer to work hand to hand to find the best solution. And also, I'm not putting out my brand, but how we work with our clients is to hand with a dietitian to find out what are the best soluble options that clients can go with it. And also, we have our app where we can find out every single meals that clients are uploading, and that's called MoveX Health. Okay, let's say the clients of us, they will go into their meal diary. People need to know what I'm eating yesterday. Let's say, for example, Edwin, what do you eat yesterday?
Yesterday, rice,
Right.
chicken. Yeah.
Chicken. And maybe you can't really describe clearly. Breakfast may be like, right? But
Yeah.
a diary,
Can't remember.
yeah, a diary will be like giving you a clear idea, like, oh yeah, this is what I eat. But if your trainer look into it and the trainer know, oh, your calories is high. And if your dietitian look into it, they know that no, you are going into a wrong directions. That means a guide of a professional look over is very important. Also, tracking down your day-to-day of meals by your own self also can give you a clear direction. No, I am eating a lot. I need to drop this. I need to get better. And then the next time you meet some professional, you can show them, and they can tell you, okay, you're taking 3 scoops of rice, reduce to 2. You're taking a small drumstick of chicken, you need to add on a bit. You need to get a 2 type or 3 types of vegetable, which can give you a my plate option, which Malaysia is following. And
Malaysia.
Individual, right? I would just want to add on one simple things. If anyone in the platform, you guys are looking to lose weight, right? The simple things that you need to do it is not about calorie deficit, counting your calories. No, don't go for that serious. If you go into that serious, find a professional and get advice. The most important things that you can do is use your phone, open up your camera, take a picture every single day of your meals and review day to day and work from there.
Nice. So we track and control ourselves.
Simple as that.
Because
you are a leader of your body. Without you controlling, nothing going to come in.
Very true. Very true. I mean, so to the audience there, do share this topic. I mean, I believe it adds value to you, and I believe it will add value to the community around you as well. And that is the goal of this show, that we reach the community to get excited about life. That, it's as simple as taking a photo in your phone, which I believe everyone has, and you can track and control. Of course, if you are serious, then you need to make commitments to achieve your goals. And commitments will bring results. It is something that you will see. But to start, to get yourself excited about it, by you taking those photos and you tracking, Nirosh can vouch, you yourself will build a confidence and the ability to have the wisdom to know that, hey, you know what? I need to control myself. I'm having too much of a certain type of food. And if that is your goal, you will achieve it. Nothing is impossible because you have everything in you already. Yeah.
Like, for example, Brother Al-Ghazali, right? Maybe he had these things, but then after he had these thoughts in his mind that I want to reach my goals, and then he takes some steps, and after that he may go and meet someone and then give them more boost, and then the journey of, let's say, the mile is longer. Like you have to drive for 200 miles, right? And you come into 100 miles, like what is that? Nothing is moving. And that's where you need to find to get better. And every single journeys that we are crossing through our life, it's where we need some guidance or motivator or supporter to drive further.
Very true. I mean, no man is an island. That means no one can function alone. So, get a friend. I mean, if you're married, get your spouse. If you have children, get the whole family up. Just engage. Because everybody needs motivation. Everybody needs that support. No one can manage alone. We are all one. We are all one in this together. So, we want to encourage you to that when you start this, everything becomes clearer in the whole sense, in the whole process. When today we are covering fitness, physical well-being, and we have come across from the human body. We've done all up to mental health, and now we are here. What's important is you have the power.
Yes.
You have the power. The man in the mirror has the power to choose. So, Nirosh would say this as well. He can say whatever, I can say whatever, but at the end of the day, it's you. And believe us when we say you can make a difference. One person can make a difference, and your difference, it will be the testimony of that community, your family. It's so much that you can reach. So Nirosh, maybe this. We got one quote here.
Comes in. Let's go.
Great advice. Maybe we should have a session where we can meet up at a park to start doing small exercises and maybe some mental talk.
That's gonna be really good.
Probably the Healthy Roja in collaboration with Sakina Medicare and MoveX could have something on soon
We are
as
coming
well.
up something better, Vignesh.
I think MoveX is also have something on. You can get onto their platforms.
Sure.
That they are going to have something soon. Soon.
We
Yeah.
are coming there, brother, and definitely you will be the first invitation to join.
Cool, man. It's pretty interesting what fitness can do. Um, how about children? Children. I mean, like we're talking about, you know, preschool. What are the little things that can? I personally, when I go hiking, I see parents bringing their children hiking, and they're very young. There was some time ago I went hiking, and there was this grandmother. I believe she's the grandmother because she
Okay.
had all these children with her on their pajamas, and they're all hiking. So I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. So what is your take on children? Being get moving and going out into the sun once at least.
But I would say that is the best things ever that parents can do for their kids. And
Right,
early age development, this is something that I want to say. Early age development is something root in your life.
right,
Growth is different, but the seeds that parents are putting, the root that growing is where the growth that we will see when they get into adults or when they get into the parents.
right,
And kids, when you're talking about kids, right, there is no control for them in terms of activities. The
right,
more the kids to explore and find the well balance of sports or fitness or any kind of movement they like to do. This is a research from American College of Sports Medicines. If
right,
a kids in the early stage of 3 years old to 6 years old, if they remain in one activity, if they try to go in deeper in something, they will remain with them for life longer. With the research of 1,050 people have been reviewing that. It's still a small research, but what I'm putting in, I'm an example of that.
right,
Okay. Yes, very simple. My father did not stop me with anything, but my father has teach me every sports. I
right,
play most of sports in the world. But then I
right,
play sepak takraw. Like let's say talking into Malaysian sport, I play sepak takraw. I play tennis. I play badminton. I was a football player. I can do good swimming. I can do running. I can do golf. Everything. But I enjoy by doing that and find my ability to do it. And one
nice,
important thing that I will say to the parents, if anyone over here, don't mistake me, but I just want to say, don't hold your kids by your dreams. Let them explore. Let them
right,
live their love. And they will find their love with what they want to do in this world. And early age of development is the best things that the kids
right.
will gift their life.
Nice, nice. But what kind of things that they can do? I mean, anything.
Okay, when it comes into very narrow down, but let's say our
Yeah,
parents want to have them to improve their movement. First,
yeah.
the kids have to be enjoy multiple movements of activities. Number one,
Okay,
they can go into many activities. They find out to an age of 6 or 7. Okay, remember the early age they need to enjoy. They are doing the sports and find
right,
out their niche. Let's say it comes into a somewhere around age of 6 to 7 is where they will be focusing into improving the component of weakness. Let's
right.
say talking about kids, their balancing you need to focus on, their
Hmm.
coordinations, their agility, their flexibility, and their muscular endurance. These are the 5 things that the kids
Okay,
need to be focused on after age of 6, but they still need to be in stage of multilateral development programs. If you
okay.
see into a Malaysian sports schools, okay,
Hmm.
until the age of 17, the teenagers are not able to jump into any sports, any specific movements, because after age of 17 is where your real hormone productions or your focus of your specific exercise, lifting the gym is going to begin. But before
Okay,
that, you are growing, you are adapting. And that is something that very important need to look into it. And
right.
there was a question, yeah, true. My 4 and 2
And
years
2 year
old
old
me for online Zumba and yoga. Yes, they
Karuna
can
have got
do it.
two. friend. I mean, she's got a party going on.
Exactly. And Karuna, that is fantastic things that you're doing, Karuna. Like, thank you, because not many people are doing out there, and you're doing, and I'm blessed, and your kids are blessed to have you as your guider.
Nice, nice, nice. So, we're pretty much coming to the end of the show. If you all have any questions, my fellow audience, I would love to take maybe one or two questions if you all have any.
Please, guys, give me some questions more.
We've got a national athlete in the house.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like this morning when I wake up, I was like, today I have a talk with the healthy Roja. I have to prepare my best, and I give my energy. Like I want to share more things. That's my vision, and that's where I'm sitting in front of you guys.
Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah. So maybe just as a summary, Nirosh, maybe you could give us like, 3 things that we can start to do today or tomorrow morning. 3 things, simple things that we can begin our journey with health and wellness in the area of physical and fitness. Yeah.
Fantastic, but that was a very good questions. Let me give you guys a simple things that you can do it. Everything need plan, everything need goals, everything need a timeline. Remember this, your goals, your needs, and your timeline. Simple. Take a blank paper. Okay, let's do this kind of a practical work. Okay, now over there you write down health. Okay, number 1 things health. Number 2 things you're going to write down lifestyle. Okay, and number 3 things we're going to write down as exercise. Okay, remember this is going to be your goal that you're improving your journey. Okay, now on your health, put down, or maybe you go with weight and fat. Okay, write down what is your current weight and what is your current fat, and in a 1 month of time put down not more than 5 kg, less than 5 kg. Okay, number 1 goal, focusing on your health, a simple goal setting. At the same health journey, start from today, track down your food by using your phone. Don't go for many like high tech. It's very simple. Use your phone, take a picture. On your lifestyle, start from today, track down your steps. If you don't have a smartwatch, fine. Use your phone, you can track down, because every phone now they have a health function to track down your steps. And number 2, take a picture of yourself today, now, and then you will review that later after 2 weeks and compare it and see your vision. Nice. And the final and third one, this is for beginners. Okay, if you're starting your exercise today, start with 20 minutes, the lowest as you can. Don't say you don't have the 20 minutes of time for your daily activities. 20 minutes is the lowest recommendation that you have. And you begin, you have enough energy, your mood will be boosted, you can do more. But 20 minutes walking, jogging, or swimming is where you need to start with. Now, you have 3 things, 3 major components as your homework. If you do this today, your life will be better. If your life is not better, reach me back and I will make you better.
So you've got an open invitation now, my friends. We've got one question, Nirosh, if you don't mind. Just one last question, yeah. Karuna asks, how often should we do exercise a week and duration in a day? I guess that was answered. In case we don't find time, what's the best amount of time for results? Example, 30 minutes a day.
Okay, Karuna, the best things to do, right, are individual recommendations. Let's say adults, okay? Around 3 days max is enough for a week, okay? Depends on the intensity that you're doing. Duration is very simple. 20 minutes, is the max that you need to do a day. You don't have much time, find that 20 minutes. You can squeeze in any time. There's no specific time for you to do an exercise. You can do it any time, but you must feel energized by doing. If you feel weak and tired, start with some walking, start with slow jogging. That will be improved. Number one is duration. The lowest you can go with 20 minutes. Number two, exercise. If you have like a very sharp mindset, like I really want to reach this, I will say 5 to 6 times. This is going to be at once. Okay, 5 to 6 times is at once. 4 to 5 times is intermediate. 2 to 3 times or 2 to 4 times is a beginner. Depends on your intensity, your durations, and also your exercise components comes and plays a major role based on your questions.
Right. Cool. Karuna, I hope your question was answered there. And
yes.
Thank
also,
you, Nirosh.
If you, let's say, if you miss out, like if you want to get more in deeper, you can type move X help, move space X space help. You can reach me personally. We are here always to help people to get better, healthier, and stronger.
Yeah, that's what MoveX is about. So, Malaysia, we want to thank you for catching us this week. The idea of what we are doing here is to get y'all to start that journey of health and wellness in whatever way or form, no matter in what circumstances you are. Believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, have hope, because hope never disappoints, and love yourself enough to do that for yourself. It's for you. Only then, when you are well, then you're going to resonate that energy to your family and to the community around you. And once again, I want to thank you all, our audience tonight. Thank you for being so engaging. Please spread the word about us and what we are doing here. Nirosh, we want to thank you from the Healthy Roja. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're in a busy schedule. So once again, Malaysia, Nirosh, you want to give your last goodbye? Not last goodbye, one of many.
Yes, last word I want to say, guys, before I'm moving. Maybe this word can be deep in your mind and do the things from the next morning from your homework. I always believe one thing. Imagination is the power of action and creation. You work, you will deserve as what you want in your life. Thank you, and I will see you guys soon.
Thank you very much, Nirosh. Thank you once again. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see you in 2 weeks. Stay safe, be well, and we will see y'all in 2 weeks, Malaysia. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.